Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys, and welcome back to another reaction. This time we're doing to the Gothenburg Legends In Flames with their new single, State of Slow Decay. I'm going to say right off the bat, guys, I am a harsh critic of In Flames. I think the first two or three albums are absolutely fantastic. They really pioneered, or one of the people that really pioneered the sound. And then they went into what I would call pop metal of the they were the pop metal of the metal genre, and the direction that they went with like cloud connected and everything of the from that kind of thing, it was just not for me. I won't say that it's bad. I don't like that direction. For me, it's not why I like heavy metal. Like, that's the way I'll kind of put it. I'm also a harsh critic for those who are new to this channel. I'll try to do it more around the emotions that I have listening to it, and I'm coming in with an open mind because I haven't been listening to them. I don't know what they're like now, and it's more for the critique of the music and how I personally feel about it, so we can create interesting conversations rather than just like shit on an artist. No need to do that at all. Now let's get into it and see what we got here. Very strong beginning. I actually quite like this. But please update from the fans. Is that the same vocalist? I cannot tell. Obviously with the hoodie, and he doesn't have like I remember the dreads, the long dreads that he had, the little beard. If that's him, you guys can point out. That'd be really great. And how many of the original members are kind of left? So far, I mean, it sounds like classic In Flames that I actually liked. Let's see how the song progresses. Let's see what happens. If they see this interesting hooks and riffs, and that the song goes places. They doesn't just tread the same ground. It happens to a lot of veteran bands when they kind of either run out of ideas. They sometimes tread the same ground, and we as fans will accept it because we still love their catalog. And sometimes it's just not very good. We'll see what kind of camp this falls into. Yeah, it's definitely. I would say it's more along the classic. It doesn't top the classic sound for me. It's about the same. It's just the impact is different because when those albums came out, Clayman and what's the Man Made God album? God, that was like my favorite song too. Man Made God. Um, those they were so classic for their time, and it was such a new thing. It's like, hey, we're gonna have clean singing. It's gonna be melodic, but it's also gonna be heavy. It's gonna have this unique thing that later on, I think bands like Amorphous, Insomnium, and everybody else kind of, oh, this sounds good. I feel like they've adopted from there. Again, I do know a lot about heavy metal. I would credit myself, but I don't know everything, and I can make mistakes. So you guys can correct me on that sense as well. Uh, but in general, this This gets me excited for the new album. I kind of want to check out what it's all about now. I'm not blown away by this song, but I'm like interested. I'm like, oh shit, oh they could make stuff like this. You know, what is it, 20 more than 20 years down the line? It's like I want to see what it's all about. Yeah, I think the chorus is really nice. And the standout for me for this song is the drummer. I think he's doing a really good job by bringing some of the variety into the song, which is my also biggest criticism. I think the song is a little bit, it's short. That's the good thing about it. Doesn't like it slightly overstays its welcome because it's on the simplistic side. It's predominantly the chorus, right? It's something they focus on, they push hard. There's some of the bridge parts there that are interesting, but I don't think it's as interesting as the chorus. There is a hook to the song, you know, there's a catchiness to the song. But I feel like besides the solo, a switch up would have been nice, you know, just to give it a little bit more flavor, a little bit more. Oh, this moment you're never gonna repeat again. This is really awesome. I love those moments. The ones in like Bite the Pain from Death or the Story to Tell. There's like moments Without Judgment at beginning. Oh my god, Crystal Mountain. You know, I can talk about death nonstop, but they have these moments that never repeat again, and they become so memorable. And I feel like not all songs require it, but I think it would have been very nice in this particular one, or at least a play on the same bridge in a different way. Yeah, I'm interested. My interest is peaked. I am now officially excited to check out an In Flames album, which I have not said, man, ever. Because the first two albums were introduced to me by my brother. He's the one who really got me into heavy metal. I was like, I think they came out late 90s. I was like 10 years old. So that's when I kind of started discovering In Flames. And, you know, you don't really have your own taste at 10 years old. Like 15, 16, I started developing my own taste. And I kind of really shifted away from In Flames. And I was going for the heavier, more aggressive kind of things. And just In Flames kind of faded into this, like I said before, into this popular, more mainstream sound among heavy metal. You know, it was like the in thing, the cool thing, the one, and I'm sure it was there, you know, from the heart. Wasn't like manufactured, but it still was the poppy thing, you know. And in many ways, I'm like, I kind of came to a point like, I think they're not for me anymore. I'm just gonna move on to something else and listen to somebody else. And I never thought I'd say the words like, I want to check out more from In Flames. I think that's pretty cool. Let me hear from you guys as well. What's your thoughts on it? What's your favorite era of In Flames? How do you feel about this song? And let's have a conversation about it. And guys, make sure to enjoy the rest of your day, man. Stay safe out there and keep it metal.